Hey everybody, John McDonald and Devin Crosby here from the Miller School Disc Golf Club, welcoming you to our first video preview of Creekside at the Miller School of Albemarle. What's up, Devin?
Hey everybody, happy to be here.
Tell us about where we are.
So we are located at the beautiful and historic Miller School of Albemarle, located west of Charlottesville, just outside Crozet, right at the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains.
Yeah, the school is situated on about 1,000 acres of rolling hills, pine forests, and a prominent lake, which are all features of the course. You want to talk about the layout?
Yeah, today we will be looking at the long layout for the course, which is Maverick. It's a par 62 at around 6,300 feet.
Welcome to Creekside. All right, Devin, lead us off on hole one.
All right, first off, we have hole one. It's a par 3, 214 feet. Off the tee, you have the basket straight in front of you. We have an OB lake on the left side. You can kind of attack this hole with a forehand or a backhand. The backhand brings the lake into play more.
All right, hole two, we got another par 3 for you guys, 270 feet. The lake is still in play on the left, but it's a little bit further down there. The fairways, as the drone flies here, does a little bit of an S-curve, which suits a backhand turnover, but a forehand can get sneaky and get yourself a putt right here in circle one.
Hole 3, it's a par 4, a first on the course at 463 feet. You kind of want to start off with a straight shot that has finishing slightly to the left, right to this where we're flying over right now. Then you have a wooded tunnel that gets down to around 12 feet gap that goes right to the basket where it widens out.
Yeah, this is a good birdie to get. It's a tough hole. Okay, hole 4 is a par 3. We have a little bit of a tunnel shot with a low ceiling here. Just kind of want to punch it straight and maybe try to get a skip on this hard pan right here, or air shot can work, but the skip here just before the mossy carpet can get your disc inside the circle here for a putt.
All right, now we have hole 5, which is a par 5, the only one on the course, 697 feet. You kind of want to go straight up this initial tunnel and finish to the right. It's going downhill for the entire distance of the hole. It has a little bit of a skinny S finish here with the last 100 feet turning to the right.
Hole 5 can be a score separator, right, Devin?
Oh yeah, we've seen scores as low as eagles all the way up to double digits.
All right, hole 6, we have another par 3. It's 208 feet. It's just a little down and up. We got a casual creek here at the bottom and then a steep climb back up to the basket. There is OB right gravel road, so you got to watch any kicks that head out that way.
Hole 7, it's a par 3, 201 feet. You start throwing over the road from out of bounds. There is a landing zone in front of the creek. The creek is defined by golden rope on the near side. On the far side of where the green is defined by water.
Hole 8 is a par 3, kind of have a split fairway here. The drone is flying on the lower left fairway. This is 279 feet. There is OB on the left in the creek, and a little bit long there's an OB gold rope, but the green here is up on this little ledge with these giant stones.
All right, on to hole 9. On this hole, you're starting from OB, throwing over the creek. There's golden rope on the left side, defining out of bounds. It's a par 4, 409 feet. Right here is a great landing zone if you can get here. And then you have kind of either a high backhand line, and there's also a small forehand line on the inside.
Okay, hole 10, kind of a long par 3 here at a distance of 321. We want to try to punch it through these pines right here and just get slightly left through this like 8-foot gap at this point, and we want to try to finish a little bit straight to left without going too far into the rough on the left side there where there's some pines.
Hole 11, par 3, 219 feet. You're throwing uphill, but the shape of the hole is almost like a C. It hooks to the right. Up here is where a lot of discs will gather, and you have this downhill putt. But if you're able to get a skip or get down or slide down this hill, you'll be onto the green with a little bit of a death putt. There is OB Creek long, rarely seen, but
yeah, I found that before. Hole 12, we got a par 4 at 444 feet. We're throwing straight off the tee, trying to get left of this one poplar tree and try to filter down into this bowl. There's a row of guardian trees right here. We want to try to punch through those into this open green right here and try to get our putt for birdie.
That is one of the par 4s you'd like to get the birdie with a good drive. All right, hole 13. It's a par 3, 287 feet. You want to push straight with either a backhand that will flip to the right or a forehand that finishes to the right towards this green. There's a couple trees right there at Circle's edge trying to stop you.
Okay, we're out of the woods. Hole 14, out into the field here. It's a par 4 at 579 feet. The grass area that we're flying over here is all inbounds, and the long golden grass here is bound by these white stakes. This is all out of bounds. We want to try to be aggressive. We get to that first bubble on the left. If not, it's a couple of layups until we try to approach this island green right here. It's slightly sloped from right to left, so there can be some rollaways if we're not careful.
All right, hole 15, we have a par 3, 361 feet. You're throwing downhill at this gorgeous lake. The basket is kind of directly in front of the tee pad. Most people will attack this by going slightly right of the basket and kind of sliding down into the green. The lake is out of bounds. Beautiful green down here at the bottom.
Oh yeah, no kidding. Hole 16, we got a par 3 here, 239 feet. The lake is on the left side, so we got to watch out for kicks that head out that way, and there's an out of bounds gravel road. We're just trying to push something straight up the grade a little bit and try to park it.
Hole 17, we have a par 4, 411 feet. It's a downhill throw. We have a smaller casual creek on the left side here, kind of by that down tree. And then the main creek is defined by golden rope on the near side. And on the far side, it's normal OB rules with the water, with also some golden rope behind the basket.
Yeah, this hole is definitely one of the inspirations for the name for this course.
Along with this next hole.
Hole 18, classic finishing hole, par 4, 468 feet. We have OB the entire left side of this hole, which is defined by gold rope. We want to try to split these upright trees right here and finish slightly right to this landing zone here. And then we need to throw across this out of bounds spillway to this rather large island right here that's defined by more rope that goes all the way up to the backside of the lake dam where we find our basket. Well, Devin, that's all 18 holes of Maverick Creekside at the Miller School of Albemarle. I'm pretty excited for people to come out here and see this course.
Yeah, I can't wait for more people to see it, and it was awesome going over the course with you.
Registration is now open for the Battle of the Blue Ridge put on by our sister club, Blue Ridge Disc Golf Club.
We also run other events throughout the year. We have the King of the Hill, which is usually a March event. We have the Miller School Open, which will be in June. Registration is now open for that event. We also have Queens of the Hill, which is a women's and juniors event only later in June as well.
All right, Devin. Well, we're going to wrap it up. I hope to see you out on the course.
All right. See you, everybody.
Check you later.